How about my dearly beloved YouTube friends? Today we are in the third video of today, and in this case I have already brought you the rework of Cyclops that has turned out spectacular, a god tier character, but now we are going to focus on the character also reworked, and that on top of that it is the Chase Saga that we are going to be able to be getting it at least without duplicate around this month, because let's remember that you have to spend 75 feathers to be able to get it. Okay, in this case. This is left to us again by our dear friend Pedraza in rank 5, with thus that you are already seeing that the power of this Phoenix is not as great as, for example, any character that is in rank 6 of 6 stars. But hey, nothing happens because the character is also for 200. And let's analyze the character. The Singular Bible tells us that there is always an active 100% probability of starting each fight with a load of Phoenix Curl, indefinite each of the upgrades. People of Phoenix Fury up to 6 reduces the pressure of the opponent's auto-lock abilities by 35%. Therefore, it makes him a direct counter to automatic locks, such as Red Skull Medusa or any other character that does automatic locks. When Phoenix starts the fight with exactly 60 or 40 or 20% rise to max, he has a regeneration improvement that charges 40% rise for 30 seconds. That is spectacular, especially when we have 60% of our life, which is quite complicated. We get it again. Another 40% maximum rise. Is it necessary to have the unique ability of our friend Phoenix? Well, I think it is quite important because we have the probability of starting the Phoenix right load, which we will see later, which is basically when they knock you out, because you become immortal and with regeneration and apart, especially because of the issue of automatic blocking, although I think you still have the damage. Without these two things, the Phoenix Force is worth max 30 charges when Phoenix hits Suppository with an attack. Weak or medium with a Phoenix Force charge that lasts 0.70 seconds and poses during Gunner, i.e. Gunner opening. That's missing 2 Phoenix and 1 Cosmic Flame aura reset every time you get a new one. When Stop Mastery is activated but does not saturate the opponent, Phoenix gains 4 Phoenix charges reduced by 1 with consecutive training, and all charges expire 75% slower until one wins from another source. When one more Fertile Force charge expires naturally, it becomes a regeneration upgrade that heals 0.35% of Phoenix's maximum life per charge for 6 seconds, charging the strong attack with the aura of Cosmic Flame. Charge a strong attack after hitting a basic attack that does not end a combo, a passive effect, stun for a fixed 2.50 seconds. That seems silly to me. Which is eliminated when the opponent receives a blow. We have been affected by the pressure of ability charge his strong attack. Activates Phoenix's Cosmic Yama aura for about 50 seconds if it is no longer active when activated in this terminating way. If Phoenix stops charging its strong attack during its duration while the opponent is nearby, Cosmic Yama's classroom involves an amount of incineration disadvantages equal to 1, plus the amount of Phoenix Force charges active when the strong attack began. Each tilt deals energy damage for 30 seconds as a charge. There are 12 if when replacing 1 due to the accumulation limit, and instantaneous scintillation is applied with triple the power, which is where we are going to get the maximum damage from this Phoenix. While the aura is active, Phoenix's combat power rate is reduced by 100% with strong attacks. We also leave a demolition disadvantage for 10 seconds with the special Echo Super Attack Sunit Dos Fiencia. A super attack obtains a special Echo improvement that basically what this improvement does to us is that it activates the special Echo units and super attacks as, by the way, characters once per accumulation. The pause during the Phoenix sub-attacks accumulates us as a defender, activating the sub-attack 1 or 2 with more special echoes, another with a Phoenix, a dignified improvement during the duration of that super attack. That can also work for us for the development of the character. Good Superta that 1 when activated obtains Fury, plus an additional 1 for every 5 interactions with the opponent as maximum charges 9. These upgrades last 3 seconds and expire 1-1, but they land as long as Phoenix doesn't have 3 power bars. With the special Echo, you obtain a collection improvement, a power that grants 125 of a 3-second power bar, which we will be supporting to develop the character. Sub-attack 2, each hit of the Vortex Call before grants a charge of Phoenix Force, while assisting the final hit in the Cosmic Flame work for 4 seconds. At the end of Phoenix Force charges expire 75% slower until a new one is earned. And if we activate it with the special Echo, when the Cosmic Flame aura goes to Spy, it naturally reactivates once and finally Super Attack with 3. It basically gives us that burden of the Phoenix Right, which we basically already have because of the singular ability. And what it does is it gives us an immortality improvement. and a regeneration improvement that covers 20% maximum life. This is when we are already very, very expensive. Okay, consume all the personal upgrades of Fury, Power Copy, and Phoenix Force charges, and with the special Echo, consume it and make an upgrade. Of regeneration before 10 seconds, that super attack 3 is not worth absolutely anything. Now yes, let's go for the character's gameplay, because it is true that it requires a little bit of knowing how to use it, because it is not the same as with Cyclops that we have seen before. Basically what we have to do, you are already seeing that we enter the fight with the Phoenix right, since we have it for 200, and basically we are left without deaths and regeneration when they are going to knock us out. How do we have to be working with Phoenix? We have to get hit, and in the fourth goal, the blow, we keep the blow strong and throw it when just the stun that you have already seen that has been passive is about to end. It's okay, because in this case what just happened to me can happen to you, which basically does not develop for us. Okay, so when there are 4 Phoenix charges, we release them, and now that we have sub attack 1, we throw it away immediately to gain those Fury improvements. Okay, this way we will be developing the character. There we have super attack 1 again, and we already have the 6 Fury improvements and that accumulation of power. What do we do now? Right now, since we already have the relic loaded, we have to go to super attack 2, we have to take out the relic, and we do that combo again. We throw a strong blow, and with that we throw super attack 2, which you are going to see how the cosmic flame does, which in the end is what benefits us, and how it is already doing that totally massive damage due to incineration. We basically have to do the same thing. Strong blow in the fourth blow so that that Nova Flame is activated, and we are already seeing how we are at the maximum Nova Flame. There we have it, and how it has fallen. Okay, it's very fast gameplay, okay? You have to do it quite quickly to be able to develop the character, but I leave a mini summary before repeating the fight again. We basically have to be doing 4 hits and then charge the hard hit until the stun is over once we already have a bar. Power, we do the 4 weak hits thing again. Strong hit and roll a 1 attack of a quickly, therefore we will gain that Fury upgrade or those Fury upgrades. We do it again until we have 6 Fury upgrades, and we will obtain that power accumulation thanks to the special Echo. We are going to sub attack D2, and we are going to do the same thing. We finish the strong blow combo and throw an attack of 2 to generate that terrible damage. Yes, it is true that it is a somewhat confusing gameplay, but you have already seen the damage it has, which basically melts the opponent. Let's do it again. Okay, stop, and we make 4 blows than the 4 charges of Phoenix and throw the strong blow. We keep it until we throw it away, just when the numbness goes away. We do it again, hard blow, and now that we already have sub attack 1, we load it and throw it away. With that, we will get 3 improvements to Fury, and we will also get a special Echo charge, which is the blue one you are seeing under Phoenix. In this case, we almost have it. We have the 12 Maxims, Forgiveness improvements, Initiation disadvantages, and you are already seeing how they are generated passively. We have already done it. We have obtained that copy of power. Well, we can go charge those Phoenix forces with the 5 blows we throw there, which is very key in the development of Phoenix. And we roll hard hit, we roll it till it's over, and we roll over attack 2. In this case, because our Phoenix forces are post, as you are seeing, and we have that totally massive incineration field charge, we keep the blow strong to do that tremendous damage and try to go quickly for it. If not, nothing happens, because we reload the super strong blow to do that incineration damage again. It is a somewhat complicated gameplay, I'm telling you, and it requires practice. It took me about half an hour to learn how to play this way. For me, it is the best way to develop this Phoenix. It is true that it does not have massive damage. It is true that it does not have totally crazy numbers, but it is true that the character is already much better than it was, and the rigor helps his attack ability. Okay, we're doing it again with a character who, in theory, classic Captain Marvel holds that damage. Energetic, and is basically almost immune. Okay, and let's do the gameplay again. Okay, super attack 1 as soon as you shoot, and with that we will get the 2 Fury improvements. Okay, we develop it again so that in this case we leave incineration, as you are seeing, and those disadvantages of demolition, and we are going to see if we can charge our Fury again. There we have it. We roll super attack 1, and we already have 5 Fury upgrades and that power accumulation. Therefore, now we have to develop our Phoenix charges, throw the relic out of the way, and again throw that strong blow when we finish pulling super attack 2 in a row, and with that we will develop the cosmic flame, and we can already be doing that terrible damage by incineration, as you are already seeing. And just when we are going to end that cosmic flame, well, it is activated again because we have done it when we have 3 eco special improvements. And well, and that's it. It would be it. Basically, that is the gameplay. It is a bit complicated. You have to maintain that strong blow. You have to know how to play with those fury improvements. It is in special eco blockables. Okay, we are going to have one last fight so that you can stay recorded how to play with it, and we are going to make the development a little slower. Then we return to the fight. Forgive it for being very heavy, but it is the way in which we have to develop this phoenix. And it is a bit complicated. Okay, stop. We throw 4 blows just when the 4 is in position, because we maintain the blow strong and we release it just before that incineration ends. That stun, we throw super attack 1 to be able to charge those fury improvements and obtain that special echo. We load it again. We threw his big hit so we could load those incinerations and take that power away from us, and we do it again. 4 charges. We maintain strong strike, we release it when the stun is going to end, and we throw super attack 1 again. With that, we will obtain that improvement in power accumulation. We do a like of 5. We throw relic, we do another combo of 5 and throw strong strike. We maintain strong strike and throw super attack 2 of 1. With that, we have 14 forgiveness improvements, 14 phoenix strength, and that cosmic flame. With that, we're already doing all that damage by massively, as you are seeing on the screen. And be careful because we have become a little passive. Nothing happens because we are doing the gameplay again. We are already there. You are seeing the strength it has for incineration, and as you have seen how we have had 12 disadvantages of incineration of bets, which is the maximum that it can have. The following disadvantages of incineration, which are those red numbers that you have seen, because it has done quite a bit more damage to the Winter Soldier. The truth is, friends, he is a character that does not have ultra massive damage, and that I consider him to be against characters. Let him face it. Let him be immune to incineration, because the character is not that good. I also think it requires it to be the 200. It's worth doing to see just what you're going to see right now. We are going to let ourselves be stuck so that you can see how we become immortal, and apart from that, we have that regeneration. In the meantime, I'm telling you a little more about the character. It looks like he's also going to be a somewhat annoying character in Butterghost, because he's going to become immortal, and apart from that, flame doesn't work. Well, that cosmic flame, or rather maybe doing us a lot of damage. You are going to see what happens just when Phoenix, which is one of her important abilities and which she already had before the reward, which basically just when she is knocked out, because she becomes immortal, in this case before she became indestructible, in this case he becomes immortal, and it generates me. Then you are going to see it right now. Right now it becomes immortal, and in this case a percentage of that 20% is regenerated. You are already seeing it. Before he turned to incest, now he becomes immortal. It was exactly what I wanted to show you. So this is how diving would be. The Phoenix reward that it was is not a God tier as such, but they have increased its use, its improvement in attack, thanks to that incineration, to that flame. Cosmic as you are seeing it. So friends, I hope you liked the last video from today. Subscribe to the channel, please. Let's grow this piece of community as we are getting bigger, and see you in other videos, friends. Bye bye.